As an organization that promotes a more international and diverse Taiwan, what are your first impressions of the government's latest plans or proposals to bring in more high earners and digital nomads?
I'm not so certain at this stage that just simply offering shortened pathways to a permanent residence is going to exactly be an attractive benefit, especially when people can get the same benefits of just getting a gold card, and with already a shortened path towards getting the permanent residency with just 3 years.
Are these higher earners and digital nomads and the sorts of jobs that they do necessarily the ones that Taiwan needs? Because one rationale that's been put forward in some reports about this is that it's meant to fill in sort of the gaps in the job market left by a shrinking population.
It's just a question of how they can use them in these positions and whether they can also afford them. And whether there's actually enticement for people to work in these companies, especially when there's work culture and language culture issues, management issues that still remain. So there's still questions about how best these folks can actually fit in. Another question is whether industry is actively looking for these types of talents. One of the biggest questions that still remain, though, is whether Taiwan's local industries are actually actively looking for such high level talents.
So one of the goals, of course, of this elite card program is to get these professionals to stay in Taiwan. That's why they're offering them residency after just a year. But what would encourage them to put down roots here?
They might want to become entrepreneurs. How easy is it to start a business? What are the market opportunities here? And ultimately, if they're going to stay long term, perhaps what are the benefits and also services and resources that they can tap into if they are thinking of settling down roots here, having families here, and ultimately whether their children, if they're going to have children, to whether they also will become citizens in Taiwan and become integrated fully into the society. And these are all part of the calculus of people coming to Taiwan and whether they will eventually stay and not only just become workers themselves and contributors to the economy,